yourself and each other. Good night.
My nana used to say there's the right way and then there's the Lopez way. And she would take off her chancla and throw it at you and hit you. So you never forgot. And you know what? I never forgot.
Lopez versus Lopez, tonight on NBC.
Think crime is bad now? Mandela Barnes would make it worse. Barnes would eliminate cash bail even after the Waukesha Christmas parade attack, supports amnesty and sanctuary cities for illegals, and had worked for a radical group that wants to defund the police. Barnes has a long record of smearing police while spending your tax dollars on security for himself. Mandela Barnes, wrong on crime, dangerous for Wisconsin. Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Get the nutritional support your family needs. Call the Family Food Helpline.
Straight ahead, we're now 4 days out from the election. We'll hear from the Wisconsin Attorney General candidates.
Plus, a Milwaukee elections official has been fired. We'll hear why her illegal activity was to make a point.
And a longtime icon in the Northwoods has a new home. We'll have the details as your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Dan Hagan, Jessica Jukic, and Jeff Weller.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 6. I'm Jessica Jukic.
And I'm Dan Hagan. While the race for governor and senator are the top two races in Wisconsin, down-ballot elections will also have major implications for the future of the state.
The Attorney General is the state's top prosecutor, and the two differences between the two candidates starts with abortion. Democrat and Attorney General Josh Kaul was in Arbor Vitae yesterday on the campaign trail. He touted his record on testing the backlog of rape kits, joining litigation against opioid companies, and fighting for clean water. On reproductive rights, Kaul said the current abortion ban conflicts with other Wisconsin laws and should be repealed.
Reproductive freedom is on the line in this election as well. I'm leading the fight in court to block enforcement of Wisconsin's 19th century abortion ban with no exceptions for cases of rape or incest.
Kaul is running against Republican and Fond du Lac District Attorney Eric Toney. Toney was in Green Bay campaigning with other Republicans. He says Kaul should enforce Wisconsin's abortion ban.
We don't pick and choose when to enforce the rule of law. And I've said I will defend any additional exceptions that the legislature passes, and it's the rule of law that separates America from so much of the world.
Toney said he decided to run for Attorney General after Kaul's handling of Jacob Blake's case in Kenosha, saying information about a knife found on Blake wasn't immediately disclosed. Back in 2018, Kaul won by just 6 percentage points. It's expected to be another close race this year.
Well, Jeff, we kind of had that false summer earlier this November, but man, it's fall now.
Yeah, a strong cold front came through. Temperatures in the 30s and 40s out there now with some rain showers, so it's very comfortable outside currently, right? Let's check out Wausau. It's wet outside with those rain showers and cooler temperatures across much of north central Wisconsin. We'll get some more rain in here tonight, followed by a break in the action for several hours tomorrow. Here's the radar, and again, the heaviest right now across portions of Waupaca County over to Portage County. This will begin to lift back north and west this evening, so we all will get some more rain showers across our area tonight. And there's just a lot of moisture to go around. There's an area of low pressure right there. You see the lightning right there. That's going to ride along the front tonight and kind of push this moisture back this way, so we all will get some more rain showers tonight. Okay, so we did this today. 64 in Rhinelander was the high. That was then. This is now. It's 40 in Rhinelander, also for Tomahawk, 38 for Upper Vita. We'll have lows tonight down near 36 or 37, so no snow tonight, all rain for us across our area. Our forecast then tonight, though, is cloudy skies, some rain showers out there, low temperatures down near 37. Your full forecast is coming up. Jessica.
Thank you, Jeff. Prosecutors on Friday criminally charged a recently fired Milwaukee elections official for allegedly sending military absentee ballots to a member of the state legislature. The elections official, Kimberly Zapata, admitted to investigators that she was attempting to highlight flaws within the absentee system. Zapata was criminally charged with misconduct in public office and 3 counts of making false statements to obtain absentee ballots. The maximum sentence for the charge is 5 years in prison and thousands of dollars in fines. Zapata sent the ballots to Wisconsin State Representative Janelle Brandtjen, who allegedly promoted overturning the results of the 2020 presidential election in Wisconsin.
Winter is coming, and soon the lakes around the Northwoods will be covered in ice. The Minocqua Chamber is holding a competition to predict which day an area lake will be frozen over. The idea comes from former Minocqua Town Chairman Joe Handrick, who had been doing this competition for years on his personal Facebook page. He linked up with the chamber so more people could join in on the fun.
And he said, you know what, wouldn't it be fun for us to kind of expand this ice predictions to not only our locals, but our visitors too. And so we have been getting in droves of predictions. We're so excited.
The rules are simple. Fill out which day you think Lake Minocqua will be completely covered in ice and which day you think that Lake Minocqua will be completely ice-free next spring. Crystal from Let's Minocqua said it's a great way to interact with Lakeland locals who are now living elsewhere.
We have so many people that, you know, travel around the world and call Minocqua home. So they come back to our web camera time and time again just to see what's going on in the Lakeland area.
And that webcam Crystal mentioned is on the Let's Minocqua website. The winners of the Ice In and Ice Out Challenge will receive a $200 equivalent swag bag. A Lakeland landmark is settling into its new home.
A piece of the iconic T-Bird Bridge, which once sat above Highway 51 in Hazelhurst, now sits above the entrance to Lakeland Union High School. The Chamber and Friends of the T-Bird Bridge Committee welcomed the community to their ribbon-cutting ceremony this morning. It's been a 6-year journey from when the bridge was taken down in 2016. Robert Metropolis is the chairman of the board. He headed the project to find its new resting spot.
Making a difference by trying to relocate it and preserve it. This thing's going to be here forever. And I think it's important to show people that if you have a dream, don't let anybody push you around or think that you can't do it.
The committee's selling bricks that people can personalize, which will go into the pillars. The money raised will benefit students with learning disabilities.
These kids work twice as hard to graduate, and we want to give them something at the end of their school year. I think that it could make this place a lot nicer.
The bridge installation wrapped up this week. A second ceremony will be held for the unveiling of the bricks after they're added next August. For more information on the project, you can visit our website, wjfw.com. The U.S. has imposed sanctions on 2 Haitian politicians.
And we'll explain why counting absentee ballots in Wisconsin could take longer than expected. That's after Weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
Black November starts now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save 55% on Beautyrest Select Hybrid mattresses and receive a comforter, 2 pillows, and a 4-piece sheet set for free. Plus, free delivery and get 60-month special financing at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Sure is nice to have my 3 older kids home to visit.
Oh yeah, I love coming home. I missed having soft water.
That's why I bring my laundry home on the weekend.
It's so much better for my hair too, but you wouldn't know anything about that, Corey.
Well, that's why my hair looks so nice and moisturized. What do you know about moisturized hair? Well, having 2 older sisters and a brother who only showers a couple times a week helps.
Well, actually, 72 years of treating water in Wisconsin is our family story. You kids are pretty well versed in water.
So let us make your family's water better today.
Americans struggling to pay their bills. Yet Mandela Barnes supports a tax increase on working families. How could he? Barnes also supported hiring an army of 87,000 new IRS agents unleashed on families just like yours. That's terrifying. Mandela Barnes, higher taxes and IRS audits for you, unpaid taxes for him. Remember that on Election Day. Wisconsin Truth Bank is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Welcome home to NBC's Friday Comedy Hour. First, it's the premiere of Lopez versus Lopez.
My nana used to say there's the right way, and then there's the Lopez way, and she would take off her chancla and throw it at you and hit you.
Then Young Rock returns for an all-new season.
Introduce me to Hulk Hogan.
Eat your vitamins. Great man, great mustache.
Similar to my mustache.
Dwayne Johnson and George Lopez.
I never lie to you.
That's a lie.
That is a lie.
The Friday Comedy Hour, tonight on NBC.
Radical Tim Michaels is extremely divisive.
I don't care who I offend.
And at his company, the culture comes from the top. Multiple court filings say women were sexually assaulted, harassed, and pressured to have sex with their bosses.
If she refused demands for sex, she would be blackballed from working on a pipeline job.
Higher-ups dismissed the women as liars and fired those who spoke out.
I don't care who I offend.
That's how Tim Michaels runs his company. Don't let him run our state.
Black November starts now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save 55% on Beautyrest Select Hybrid Mattresses and receive a comforter, 2 pillows, and a 4-piece sheet set for free. Plus, free delivery and get 60-month special financing at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Brought to you by Lockview Desert Health Center, Eagle River, and Waters Meat.
There you are. Welcome back, my friends. You and I get to chat weather for 4 minutes, and look at this. So we did this today. You're thinking, when did we do that? This was the high temperature in the mid-60s earlier around sunrise, but then the cold front came through, and things really changed quickly, right? Right now, it's 39 in Rhinelander, 38 Upper Vida, 38 for Phillips. So it's chilly out there with that northeast wind kicking in now, and also some light rain showers across parts of the area. It's going to feel more like fall or early November across our region tonight. All right, so if I was standing here yesterday, it would have been 26 degrees warmer right now compared to right now. And you can see all across our area, the temperatures really dropped. A strong cold front came through, and that will keep things chilly around here for several more days. The average high is 45, the average low being 27 this time of year. Look at that record low, 1 back in 1951 and 73 back in 2020. Sun sets at 5:40, or it did set at 5:40. And by the way, the time change is on Sunday morning. That'll look way different, of course, on Monday when we're back here. All right, so we're not the only ones. Like, we're the cool kids, yes, but off to the west of us, lots of cold air across the Dakotas. There's nothing really Arctic or frigid in here, though, so it could be a lot colder, as you know, but we'll get temperatures in the 40s tomorrow and pretty much hanging out near 50 for the foreseeable future. So 49 forecast high tomorrow, 51 for Sunday, 45 for Monday into Tuesday. We might go for 60 again Wednesday into Thursday, but overall we're talking about temperatures at or slightly above average for this time of the year. All right, so looking outside today, we had lots of cloud cover. That's the front going through early this morning. Then rain showers came through. The wind shifted out of the west, and temperatures dropped all day long. And so now we're looking at temperatures in the 30s and 40s with some rain showers across parts of the area. Here's the radar. Now, again, most of this is confined to our southeastern counties, Wapaka County, Portage County, Adams County, but it will expand in coverage tonight. And there's been some heavier downpours in here, too. Most of this area has already received about 1.5 inches of rainfall. But notice how it's not moving. Put my hand right there. It's not going to the north of that, right? So it's the trajectory here is going just like that, northeastwardly. But there's something along this line further down the road that's going to give us some rain showers tonight. But for right now, the heaviest rain showers are in Portage County, Wapaka County, moving northeast at about 35 miles per hour. Okay, so here's the bigger picture. There's a really big area of low pressure right down here. You see all the lightning down there? That is going to ride along this front tonight, and that's going to push this moisture back toward the west, right? So in there is us. So we're going to feel that moisture tonight and likely get some heavier downpours overnight tonight into early parts of tomorrow morning, and a widespread soaking rainfall is on the way. And it looks like this. So lots of clouds out there now. Here comes that push of moisture overnight tonight. It'll expand in coverage and intensity, and maybe some thunder in there as well early tomorrow morning. So be ready. This could be allowed for a couple hours this evening. And the rainfall looks like this. So again, not yet, but overnight tonight, we could see a widespread 1 to 2 inch rainfall is on the way into early parts of tomorrow morning. Our forecast ends tonight, though, with scattered rain showers out there. Several breaks in the rain, too. Low temperatures about where they are now. This will be rain, not snow this time around, with that northeast breeze around 10 to 15, making it feel much colder. For tomorrow, okay, it's Saturday. We're going to break our stretch of really nice Saturdays. So cloudy and windy tomorrow with scattered rain showers, especially before noon, kind of dying out through the afternoon. High temperatures struggling to make it to 50. That's going to feel much different tomorrow with that gusty wind. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow near 50 rain showers ending. Time change on Sunday, right? High of 51. Monday, we're quiet. Lots of sunshine, 45, followed by we get to go vote on Tuesday. It'll be dry this time around. And then Wednesday and Thursday, some rain showers are back in the forecast with warmer temperatures up near 60 on Wednesday. Dan and Jessica.
Thanks, Jeff. It's a tumultuous time at Twitter right now, to say the least. New owner Elon Musk has begun the process of laying off employees, many learning their fate by email today. According to 5 workers, some employees just found themselves abruptly locked out of their email accounts. The layoffs have already prompted one class action lawsuit alleging the company violated laws by not requiring 60 days notice of mass layoffs. Meanwhile, Musk said today that Twitter is suffering a massive drop in revenue because some corporations are pausing their ad buys with the company.
The U.S. has sanctioned 2 Haitian politicians for their involvement in drug trafficking. Today's sanctions target Joseph Lambert, who's the sitting president of the Haitian Senate, and a former Haitian Senator, Yuri Latortu. U.S. officials say the politicians have abused their official positions to traffic cocaine. The State Department also imposed visa sanctions on Lambert and his wife, making them ineligible to enter the U.S. The sanctions are in coordination with Canada.
Wisconsin election officials are saying it may take a while before Wisconsinites know the results of Tuesday's midterms. Under Wisconsin law, clerks can't start processing and counting absentee ballots until polls open at 7 a.m. on Election Day. If volumes are large, the process can be lengthy. On Thursday, around 600,000 absentee ballots had been returned across Wisconsin. At this point in 2018, only a little more than 420,000 had been returned. A new job report was just released. We'll dive into the numbers after the break.
Plus, the local football team had a sweet send-off before their big game. We'll be right back.
See the exceptional selection of jewelry at Golden Carat Jewelers. Artistic handmade jewelry by Michu and Bella Trois. Fashion-forward designs by Mira T. and Frederick Sage. The latest trends and the forever classics from Facet Barcelona, Catan, and more. Your full-service jewelry store in downtown Minocqua, Golden Carat Jewelers has a surprise for everyone.
Reclaim your garage with Edsel Shelving at Menards. These heavy-duty steel shelving units are designed to hold more and assemble easily in minutes. Perfect for your garage, basement, or workshop. All 11% off at Menards. Light up your garage, storage space, or workspace with a 3-panel LED bulb from GT Light. This powerful 8,000 lumen bulb lasts 50 times longer and is 10 times brighter than a traditional incandescent bulb. Pick yours up today and save 11% at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Think crime is bad now? Mandela Barnes would make it worse. Barnes would eliminate cash bail even after the Waukesha Christmas parade attack, supports amnesty and sanctuary cities for illegals, and had worked for a radical group that wants to defund the police. Barnes has a long record of smearing police while spending your tax dollars on security for himself. Mandela Barnes, wrong on crime, dangerous for Wisconsin. Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland, as in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
That really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Nice.
The governor's basic responsibility is to keep us safe, strong, and thriving.
We all know that's not happening.
Tim Michaels, a new direction for Wisconsin.
This election is about what a governor's gonna do. I'm going to put more money in the pockets of the hardworking families of Wisconsin. We're going to have safer communities, and we're going to have better schools. That's what I'm going to do as your governor.
I'm Tim Michaels. If you're ready for a new direction, hop in.
Tim Michaels for governor.
Playoffs are close to being done for 8-man high school football. The state semifinals are tonight for Leona Wabeno. Leona Wabeno were able to send their team off in style today with an emergency vehicles escort earlier this afternoon. The Rebels take on Belmont at 7 after defeating Lena St. Thomas Aquinas and Florence in previous rounds of the playoffs. If they win, the Rebels would take on the winner of Newman Catholic and Siren in the state championship game next Saturday at Southwood County Stadium in Wisconsin Rapids.
The nation's economy generated more than 260,000 new jobs in the month of October. New figures from the Labor Department say payrolls increased by 261,000 in the month of October, which is higher than the 205,000 predicted by Dow Jones. Hourly earnings are also up 4.7% compared to a year ago. The job figures were not entirely good. The number of job gains is the smallest since December of 2020, and unemployment was up slightly by 3.7%.
We'll be right back after the break, but first, here's this week's Big Old Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Well, you know, as the seasons change and you get older, you start thinking about things like maybe your path in life and maybe what's next. And, well, next thing I think I'm going to do is a sports-themed sushi bar. And it's going to be called... Y'all ready for fish? You know what? I am more than sorry about that, folks. Let's go on with this week's Big Old Fish, and we start off this week with Cooper, who was 4 years old at the time when he caught this beautiful 10.5-inch crappie off his grandpa's pier on Town Line Lake in Three Lakes using a crappie jig. Well, first off, Cooper, you've had a birthday since you caught this fish, so happy birthday, belated. And that is one big old fish. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. Next up, we have Alicia Croning, who was pan fishing on an Oneida County lake when she ran out of worms and decided to try her hand at bass fishing. Well, it didn't take long before she was hooked. In fact, all it took was fighting and landing this beautiful 14-inch smallie. I'll tell you what, 14 inches, smallmouth. Yep, you guessed it. That is one big old fish, Alicia. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. And finally on this week's Big Old Fish, Cassandra Flynn caught this beautiful 15.5-inch smallmouth back on July 29th, around 8:45 in the evening on Crystal Lake in Pickerel. Well, that was about 15 minutes after her husband Adam had caught a beautiful 18-inch largemouth. Well, it sounds like y'all have the code cracked for catching big old fish. Way to go, you guys. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Norling Taxidermy fish mill is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
Child killers, murderers, rapists. Hundreds released early by Tony Evers' parole commission. And they're not even telling victims' families.
Governor Evers, everyone in Wisconsin is less safe because of you.
You've heard what women say about working at Tim Michaels' company, that they were groped.
A male superior groped the crotch and inner thigh of a female employee.
And pressured to have sex with their bosses. And now we know more. According to an attorney involved in the case, when the only woman on a Michaels road crew was sexually harassed on the job, the company did not take it seriously. From the top down. From the top down. If that's how Tim Michaels runs his company, how do you think he'd run the state?
You have dreams. To visit your grandkids. To start a small business. To spend time on the lake. The cost of a good healthcare plan should support those dreams, whatever they may be. They're your dreams. We're just here to help you live them. Aspirus Health Plan, a great plan for your best life.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementsy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too.
When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Breaking news in Dallas, Texas, where at least 5 police officers were killed when they were ambushed.
This was the deadliest day for U.S. law enforcement since 9/11.
Just days after this horrific crime, Mandela Barnes appeared on Vladimir Putin's propaganda news outlet and rationalized violence against American police officers.
Police officers are over-exercising their badges. This probably was a retaliatory attack.
Do you want Mandela Barnes representing you in the Senate?
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Child killers, murderers, rapists. Hundreds released early by Tony Evers' parole commission. And they're not even telling victims' families.
Governor Evers, everyone in Wisconsin is less safe because of you.
Well, Jessica and Jeff, a lot of people dread winter, but a couple years ago, we had one of the coolest winters ever. Let's take a look at this footage. It was Jeff, myself, Devin, and Kevin, and we were wild skating on Squash Lake near Rhinelander. It was perfect conditions. It was a lot of fun, and there's Theo as well.
He looks like he's having a blast. Theo's with that big stick.
That was that year the ice just everywhere froze perfectly overnight. There was no wind at all. All the lakes were crystal clear just like this, and it was fantastic. Now, it probably was a little thin, you know. We were like, okay, what are we doing? But it was so fun out there. So much fun. All right, out there now. For us, though, not as much fun. Is that a good segue?
Yeah,
I don't know. Lots of rain showers across our area. Basically, some light drizzle across Northwoods now, but we're going to get some heavier rain showers overnight tonight. Likely an inch or so of rainfall tonight, which is going to be good. We need the rain. The lakes, of course, are very low. Temperatures, oh, what a change. We're in the 30s out there right now with a gusty northeast wind. And overall, going forward, temperatures hanging out near 50. Rain ends tomorrow. Sunday should be a nice day with highs near 51.
A drizzly 49-day doesn't sound like an ideal Saturday.
I know, it's changed. It's different.
I missed 70s yesterday.
It was so long ago.
Thank you, Jeff. That's all the time we have. We'll see you back here at 10.
Okay.
Mr. Food Test Kitchen is brought to you by Golden Carrot Jewelers and Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio.
When the weekend finally rolls around, we often have to balance how much time we need to devote to our to-do list with how much time we can spend relaxing and having fun. With the recipe we're making today, you can start your day with a fun-to-eat breakfast no matter what you have planned. And since it's fast, filling, and really tasty, you can't miss. The first thing we do is scramble a few eggs until they're fluffy. A little trick to get the fluffiest eggs ever: add a touch of warm water to them before cooking them. Then we spoon our eggs over some tortilla chips that we piled on